right.
Good morning, Flagler County. We are sitting here with Superintendent LaShakia Moore of Flagler Schools, and we're going to be getting some information on the 2024-2025 year. I know there's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of different changes. So thank you for taking the time to sit down here.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, let's get some information out there for the parents.
Okay.
So what are some of the key points of information that parents need to know or look for the next school year?
Right now, some of the biggest things is for families to go on and do our annual device registration. At that time, they'll also have an opportunity to complete all of the annual forms that we would typically do at the beginning of the year. This is something that I'm really excited about, is really helping our schools and our families really have access to the information that they need in a timely manner. Also have the opportunity to easily change and update information as things change and adjust with their children. So right now, the biggest thing for families to really focus on is registration for the device. Even if your child is a primary student, it'll give you access to the annual documents that are needed for each child to have completed by the first day of school.
Okay. Do you have any concerns for the upcoming school year, or is everything set to go smooth?
You know what? Our team, our faculty and staff, one of the things that people often think is like during the summer, we're all off. But that's actually not true. There are lots of people that still work throughout the summer that are 12-month employees that are busy working to prepare for a great start to our school year and a great year. So right now we are preparing and prepping for everything to go off smoothly. I will tell you, my concern is the same concern I have each and every day, and that is the concern of ensuring that we can bring our students in safely, they can have a safe day at school, and we can return them home safely.
Okay, so on that topic of safety, I know that 2023-2024 ended on kind of a little bit of a cliffhanger there with all of the stuff going on, especially with the Buddy Taylor Middle School. So do you have any policies? Are you looking at new policies to help kind of ensure safety for this upcoming school year?
I want to first just start off by just commending our students, our faculty, our staff, and our sheriff's office.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely a rough time, but it really comes with a territory that could happen at any school, right? Be it a public school, charter school, private school, it could happen anywhere. But for us, what we will continue to do is stay consistent. We will follow our safety policies and procedures and do everything that we can to ensure that our students are safe. There were individuals that may have said, well, just, don't worry about it. We know that it's, it's just these phishing calls. And we don't take it that way at all. We are always follow our safety policies and procedures each and every day so that we can ensure that our kids are safe and our faculty and staff are safe.
Okay. Are there any updates to, I know transportation's been a pretty big topic in Flagler County over the last school year, especially seeing them in the groups, the questions, the concerns. So are there any changes or updates coming to transportation?
So our team has been actively working to ensure that our families can get their routes at a timely manner. We're always looking and hiring bus drivers so that we can run the most efficient routes possible. Right now, the biggest thing is if a family, ensuring you know what your child's route is, understanding that every route time that we give is plus or minus 11 minutes, somewhere in that window. But as always, like every other transportation department across the state and across the country, there will be some delays those first weeks of school as we just work through those routes, ensure that our students know where their routes are. We have all these new students that will be joining the buses, helping them understand that way as well. We will be using a scan system this year to help, again, improve efficiency so that our families are able to accurately track not only the bus, but they're actively able to track when their child has gotten on the bus and exited the bus. Always just trying to improve our safety and security, be it when they're in the building or if they're on the bus as well.
Okay, so how will parents be able to track using that system? Will it be through Flagler School's website?
It'll be through an app, and most of our families are already pretty familiar with it, but we're going to be sending out lots of information in the coming weeks just in preparation for school to start.
Okay. Is there a central location where parents can go to find all of the information, back to school lists, the generic ones? Obviously, teachers will be able to create their own specific lists for their classes, but is there a place where they can get all of the information on what they need?
Yes, so that was actually our work today, is triggering that process within our schools to make sure that they're in our stores. They will also be on our website. So Flagler School's website is where our families can go to get information around back to school, be it the back to school lists will be there. They'll be able to go to the website to get information around transportation, to find out what their child's route is. Of course, right before school starts is when we'll begin to release in Skyward schedules and who your child's teacher is. All of those things will be coming out closer to the start of the school year.
Okay, one of the big questions that I've just seen over the last weekend or so is meet the teacher dates. And there's a lot of new residents that are just super confused as to when those come out, where those come out.
Yes.
About when those are scheduled compared to the first day of school. Can you elaborate on how all of that works?
Absolutely. So meet the teacher, walk the halls, all of that information will be coming out in a few ways. One, it will be on the website for the school that your child is attending. It'll also be on our Flagler Schools website. You can go to our Flagler Schools website to get to that school's website to see where that is posted. We also try to do a good job of posting it on our social media pages. And so on our social media page, specifically Facebook, you'll see that our schools will share that information, and then the main Flagler Schools website, we will also reshare that information on our Facebook page as well. But our school's website is the place to go for all things back to school related to meet the teacher as well as to walk the halls.
Okay, and usually those are scheduled
the week before school starts. So school starts this year on the 12th. We usually always start school on the 10th. That's the first day that you're allowed to start in the state of Florida. You can't start before the 10th. But the 10th is over the weekend. So we're going to be starting on the 12th. And so meet the teacher, walk the halls, all of those things will be the week before the 12th.
Okay. So one of the things some people have noticed is FPC and the parking lot overhaul. Other people have noticed that there's been renovations happening inside. Are you excited about those changes and the facelift that FPC is getting, and are they on track for completion before the start of the school year?
Yeah, so if you are someone that has been familiar with FPC for a number of years, you know, be it you are a student, a parent, or just a community member, you're probably jumping for joy around this parking lot being redone. I mean, if you visit the auditorium or have to visit that that facility, that campus at any point, and it's been raining, you know why that needs to be done. And so we're so excited about the renovation that is happening there. It is on track. It's going to get us right there close to back to school jam and our welcome back that we do for our faculty and staff. But we are scheduled to be ready to go when our students return to campus on the 12th.
Do you have any contingency plans in place should something happen? Just because I know there have been some concerns by students and or parents of students, asking, well, what are we gonna do if something happens and it's not finished before the start of school?
You know what? I'm hoping that all the prayers that I have been putting up is gonna work. But no, our facilities and our plant management team, they are working through that contingency plans for in the event that it is not working. It's not finished and completed. Okay. But right now we are assured that it is going to be completed by the first day of school for our students. And so I know that the team that we have, they are, and our contractors, they're doing everything in their power to make sure we meet that deadline. FPC it's a big deal to not be able to use that parking lot. And so they are working to ensure that we're able to meet that deadline. But if not, our team is always looking at what the backup plan will be.
All right, and my last question is there any other exciting news or changes or updates coming to Flagler schools in the 2024-2025 year?
So what I'm most excited about is really looking at how do we as an organization, our vision, our mission talks about being a premier learning organization. And that really is my focus, is how do we help our organization be premier for our students, premier for our faculty, our staff, premier for this community. And so this year I focused a lot on Flagler Forward, really focused on our community, helping our community understand what's happening within Flagler schools. And so this year, what I'm most excited about is really bringing that to our families. We talk about Flagler Forward, we talk about increased student achievement, we talk about this Diploma Plus option. And so that's really what I'm most excited about, is helping our families to understand that there is no regular diploma or regular student. All of our students should be engaged in some type of extracurricular activity because we offer so much. And so what we're committed to is sharing with our families around what does it mean to be Flagler Forward? What does it mean to really increase student achievement? And that is ensuring that every one of our students, especially our students that are in high school, that they are connected to an accelerated opportunity that's going to save their families time. It's going to save their families money, but it's going to also help our students to be able to graduate and do great things for our community and for the community at large. And so helping our families to understand all the different programs that we offer within Flagler schools, helping our students understand that, be it if they want to go into dual enrollment, if they want to do industry certification, if they want to go into the military, if they want to go into career dual enrollment, whatever it is, we offer so many different programs here within Flagler schools. And what I'm most excited about is bringing that to our families, bringing that to our students, so they are well aware of all that we offer, so that our students can take great advantage of it.
Well, thank you so much, LaShakia, for sitting down with us and giving us all this information. Thank you guys for watching. You can find this video in the article on our website, on our Facebook page, and on YouTube. Thank you.
Thank you. I can't wait to see our students very, very soon. See you on August 12th. And the back to school jam. See you at the back to school jam.